Welcome to What You Smokin On podcast. Follow me for equity.
Whoa. Welcome to What You Smokin podcast. Getting right, rolling tight. Up there smoking that sticky tonight. Inhale, exhale. Don't cough, don't choke. Just breathe in slow and hold the smoke. Yeah.
Hey, here we go. Thursday, back at you. OG Pyru, Ayatollah Marv, with you with What You Smokin podcast with my podcasters. Let's deal with it, smokers. Let's get it going. Hey, what you smoking? What you smoking in your neighborhood? Check this out. We going roll call. AZ, Yaya, Nate. What you smoking? Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Arkansas, Mississippi, Galen, Chess. What y'all got? Louisiana, bingo. Memphis, Tennessee, Georgia on my mind. ATL, Georgia. Albany, Georgia. Big Shabbat and the boys. Mobile, Alabama. South Carolina. We got Essence. We got Aaliyah. We got Lil Uzi. We got Mega. Let's hit North Carolina. Man, I ain't shout out my boy Major Grams in a while, but keep it pushing, Daddy-O. We'll see you soon. Rello, man, I ain't heard from you. Act like you owe me money. Get with me. Donna Murray, where you at, Donna? Big Denver, Colorado. LaRon, he was talking about how you boys has got it going up there. I got to get up there to see you in Denver, Colorado. Harlem, New York. Harlem Sound. Mr. Green, how y'all doing up there in Harlem? New Jersey in the house. Plainfield, New Jersey with Magic Brown and the crew and Essence Rue. And shout out to Tech Reviews, Chris in Brooklyn, Free Game, Little Rock, Arkansas again. Hey, and they told me, don't leave Kentucky out. Kentucky got it going on. The Bluegrass State got it going. Said, Mom, what you acting like we ain't doing nothing out there? Well, Kentucky, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, I got you. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What y'all smoking? Let's get it on. Let's get it. And my folks in Florida, Jacksonville, Tampa, with Big Snap Sim, all of that. Orlando, Ruben them was out here this weekend from Orlando. My boy Lewis and the crew. They came out to Babylon and kicked it with me for a while, and we had a good time. So we just making it work. This is Pottsgrove Farms Incorporated, the fastest growing industry in the United States, the cannabis industry. Pottsgrove Farms is a cannabis analyst position where we're getting all the strands from all over the world, and we're a private IPO. So we're the only place that on this podcast that you can go to pottsgrovefarms.com, subscribe, and you will get a stock certificate. You will get a stock certificate in your name. It'll be yours. Don't send little Pookie, and you will be the proud owner of stock. How many of y'all ever had stock before? And what a stock certificate look like? Look right back there. That's what we're working on. That's what we're doing. Making these stock certificates, making word bond, closing the wealth gap. The cannabis industry last year made $43 billion. By 2030, it's estimated to make between 80 and 120 billion dollars. When we get 1% of 120 billion dollars, we set for life. Everybody that's part of Pottsgrove Farms, everybody that got a stock in that company, we will be millionaires immediately. So we just got to go, and it's called Sweat Equity. Follow me for equity. Go into the Play Store and get your certificate with your name on it, and you'll be the proud owner of Black Unicorn Factory, and Potts Grove Farms. Now, let's get to the law. Now, the other day, I just told you Texas is something. The governor and the Senate of Texas just passed a law to make possession of cannabis, Delta 8 and Delta 9, Delta 9 and Delta 10, a felony, and make Delta 8, you can use it. And they don't have any way of adjusting that when you get to the street. They don't have any tests to test what it is. So now they passed this law, but today, Houston, well, not today, Wednesday. Let me show you what Houston, Texas says. Houston, Texas will deprioritize marijuana arrests if voters approve the measure cleared for November ballot. So local officials in Houston, Texas have voted to place an inactive, make misdemeanor marijuana possession the lowest possible enforcement priority for local police in the November ballot. The city council on Wednesday advanced the measure to voters for their consideration after the activists with Ground Game Texas has submitted nearly 40,000 signatures in support of the Houston Freedom Act, which would ban a no-knock warrant in the city also. So the Cannabis Initiative says its purpose is to carefully allocate scarce city resources, reducing the risk of discriminatory enforcement practices, and focus cities' resources to the highest priority public safety concerns. The city shall update its annual budget, police department manual, and relevant policies, procedures to ensure the public safety resources are not wasted on misdemeanor marijuana enforcement and are instead targeting other programs that best promote the health and safety and general welfare of the people of Houston, it said. The measure says the city should support diversion options such as referrals to treatment, participation in the community service program, and alternative arrests for people accused of Class A and Class B misdemeanor possessions. It also says officers will still be allowed to seize any substance that they have probable cause to believe is marijuana. However, so Houston, Texas, just debunked the state of Texas and making marijuana a felony, and they've brought it back to a misdemeanor for a non-arrest. So in Houston, Texas, only thing that the police, well, at the November ballot, and they said they had 40,000 signatures. So for their November ballot, there will be the city of Houston will be voting to make marijuana, cannabis, a class 1, lowest class misdemeanor with no arrest, no fine, that all the police can do is take the marijuana. They can still seize it, but it's no jail time, no $10,000 fine, no year in prison, no 180 days. So Houston has just launched. Now, will Dallas do the same thing? Will Austin do the same thing? Well, that's why they call it the sovereign state of Texas. Texas do just what they want to do, the way they want to do it. But in this, I kind of applaud it for criminalizing cannabis to the level of a $10,000 fine, 180 days in jail, or a year in state prison is extreme. And so that's the moral majority trying to keep a clutch on something that's going to be legalized shortly anyway. So just think about that. Remember what we're doing, and man, let's keep it pushing. So now today, our first strand is Candy Hustle. Is an elite indica dominant hybrid cannabis strand bred by Humboldt Seed Company, crossing Don Carlos and Grape Menthol. It is highly sought after for the measure of THC level is one of the highest, 30 to 35% THC, greasy resin product, and a distinct grape gas menthol flavor profile. The strand is famous for a layered complex tempering profile. Inhale bold, sweet grape candy notes grounded by a sharp, grassy undertone. Inhale a cooling menthol edge that provides a refreshing, sharp finish. Candy Hustle hits fast, beginning with an upbeat, cerebral, euphoric that boosts creativity. As the session deepens, it melts into a strong, focused indica dominant stone. Because of the high potency, it is recommended to start with low doses. That's man, Candy Hustle, 30 to 35% THC. That's a lot. Now we got Blueberry Cupcake. Is an evenly balanced hybrid strand, 50% indica, 50% sativa, created through crossing the delicious blueberry muffin and wedding cake strand. Its tasty buds stack a super mouth-watering taste and happy, relaxing effects that will get you up and keep you there for hours on end. If you're wondering what the bud tastes like, the name tells you everything you need to know. Blueberry Cupcake packs a sugary, sweet, nutty cupcake flavor with hints of creamy cheese and a touch of spice. The aroma takes up a notch, adding a rich flowery overtone that's infused the more you toke. The Blueberry Cupcake high will leave you feeling even more satisfied than the flavor, offering a relaxing, full-bodied effect that lifts the spirits and settles the body. You'll feel happy and boosted with a bit of hazy, heady sense that accompanied by a soothing, calming body high. Many patients also report a sharp pang of hunger hitting them at the come down of this bud. So make sure you have some snacks on hand. Combined with a THC with a high of 13 to 20% average THC, these effects make Blueberry Cupcake a great choice for treating chronic pain, appetite loss, muscle spasms, and cramps. This bud has a long, peppery, sharp olive green nugs with purple undertones, thick orange hairs that are chunky and dense. So we got Blueberry Cupcake and Candy Hustle. That's our strands for today. So what you smoking in your town? Let's get this on. Hey, I see what we got here. The Slater Show. Okay. Sound good. Little Rock stopping through. Come on, Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's put it through. Hey, we got some folks coming up in here. Clinto, how you living, man? We got to get together this weekend, Clinto. I need you, bro. So, hey, that's what we doing. This OG Pyru, Ayatollah Marv checking in to check out Thursday. What you smoking? Let's find out what you're smoking. Go to potscrollfarms.com. Get your stock certificate. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. I'll see you Tuesday at 7. Arkansas, in the house. Man, I love Little Rock. When I was in OKC, we used to come over there all the time, keeping the crime rate up. Yes, sir. Enjoyed y'all. Let's get with it. potscrollfarms.com. See ya.
Tell me what you smoking on. What you smoking on podcast.